Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a video and a quick review on a Try Me kit from Doll10. I've been real fascinated with this company only because they have very soft products, things that are very feminine, and I was particularly interested in looking at this HydraGel foundation. Now I picked Fair, which to be honest with you, I think is going to be too light for me. I wanted to say I thought I had picked light, but it doesn't look like I did. And so right now, though, I'm looking at it, and this is very, very fair. But I'll see if I on my hand, it blends out nicely. So I don't have anything on my face but my sunscreen, my skincare and my sunscreen. So I'm gonna start by doing this, and then I'm going to put on, which I haven't done yet, I just opened this, the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss, which is the purple base one, right? Bling Boss, so that's what it's called. Yes, and I do have the box that says V2 on it. So we'll see if this is version 2. I've had so many things about it, so I don't know. So I'm gonna start with this HydraGel. Now I do have the brush, so I'm going to apply it with the brush. This kit came with a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to show it to you as I go along. So I'm going to go ahead and take their brush. It's a dual-ended with a stippling brush on one end, and this is supposed to be the concealer brush. So let's try it. It looks like it wants to come out, so bear with me as I'm going to dab some of this on my face. So yeah, like I said, I've been hearing a lot about this foundation, and now I'm not a big foundation wearer because I normally honestly wear tinted moisturizers and things, and so I'm not really sure how this is going to play out, so bear with me. I've got my press me mirror on this side, so let me just start pouncing it on. The brush is nice and soft. Yeah, I think I bought a little bit too fair for me, but you know, winter's coming and I normally do get pretty light. And if it's too light for me, which it might be, I'll gift it to my niece, who's about as white as you can get. She is so pale. She took after her father's side. Definitely not from the Italian side. So, although what am I saying? Here I am putting this on, and I'm Italian. So, anyway, yeah, see, this is why I don't really... Anyway, the foundation feels really good on so far. It's going on nicely. There, let me see here. It's kind of covering my redness, which I hope to take care of next month by trying to do a BBL, which is the spot remover basically. Okay, so this is my first pass. Let me see. All right, well, immediately I see some patchiness. Now, it might be, I didn't see this before, but this is one of the issues that I have with foundations. When they're a little bit, this is going on nice, but I don't know if you guys can see that. Right around here, I get a little bit of patchiness. So let me see. Now I have started using my Retin-A again. I was using the Curology stuff that I asked, for the trial, and I quit. I stopped using it. First of all, I was almost done with that, but second of all, I didn't see much changes to my skin. Not enough, let me put it this way, nothing that I would give up my tretinoid with. So I'm going to have to do a video of my latest, of my updated skin routine now that winter's coming. Okay, I'm going to try to put some more like right along my redness here and see how this does, and go down my neck. Let's see how that works. Well, outside of that though, looks good on my nose. Looks good on my nose. Yeah. You know, we'll see. I'm gonna, right now, I'm iffy about it, okay? I'm going to see how this plays out during the day. You know, sometimes when you put stuff on, sometimes it looks better, like it warms up onto your skin, so it looks better. Let me see. I want to try something. Oops, bear with me, I almost dropped it. Let me try something. Let me go over it with a dampen the beauty blender and see if it changes things a little bit. Now I feel like this can definitely be built up. I do see that. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not that I hate it, but I'm starting to see it settle. You know, I am, after all, 55 years old. I mean, I don't know if your camera picks it up, but I'm starting to see it settle into lines. You see it? I don't know if you guys can actually see it, but I'm seeing it already settling in this line right here. And then I have very fine lines right here, and I'm starting to see it settle into that. So, initial reaction, not sure. Let's just leave it at that. So let's go on to the next thing that they have. So let me just tell you what's all in this bag. So again, there was this HydraGel foundation. It's called HydraGel foundation. Again, their double-ended brush that I just showed you. They have what is this? This is their Brow Arch Expert. Okay. There is a HydraBalm Precision Concealer. They have their Illegal Eyes Mascara. And this is honestly why I love them best, is for their lippies. And this dual-ended lip. This is called the Femme Fatale. This is the lipstick is called the color is called Femme Fatale. And here are the colors. This is just gorgeous. The color is absolutely stunning. Look at that color. I mean, it's beautiful. And then it has a gloss on the other side, which is fabulous. I like the packaging on this and all that. So let's continue on. Let me try next to go on with HydraBalm Precision Concealer. Let me see. So I guess you click this up. Let me see. And it's just starting to come up. You see it? It's like, I like the shape of it. I like that it is in a triangular shape. Okay, so there's it is right there. And let me see what I can do here. Now, I'm not one to make the whole full triangle, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to dab it along. Now, I don't have even my Total Eye, which I total love, the Color Science Total Eye. This time what I did the Unforgettable Total Protection from Color Science, the SPF 50, all over. Okay, so that's what I did today, including under my eyes. So let's see how this plays with that. Bear with me here. So I'm gonna do basically what I normally do, and I am going to use their brush, even though I'm not big on using brushes. I'm into using their sponges or my fingers to warm up the product. So let me go in here. So far so good, but you see, notice how little I put on. Let me go in here. It's not creasing. It's not budging all that much. It has a very, as I'm blending it, I can see it almost has a powdery feel to it. Let's see. Yeah, see, this thing is settling. You guys see that? All right, let's see. Now, it's done a really nice job of covering. Let me go into this. Let me go a little more, right into the dark spots. You know, been sleeping really well lately. Last couple days, my physical therapist is kicking my butt. He's really making me go and do things that I haven't done in 20 years. So let me just say, I walk out of there and I am sore. He gets me every time. So right up front, loving the coverage. The coverage is good. Let me see now if I take this down a little bit to get that, you know, triangle of light here. I'm not going to go too far down because I don't. Okay. See a little bit of right there. All right, I'm going to say the concealer is a definite good. That it's an A+. I am totally enjoying it's like I said, it's got this feeling, like a powdery feeling, even when I'm brushing it off. Like when I'm doing this, look at how well it just blends. You see that? It's like blending perfectly. So this so far, so good. I am so far so good. It's not creasing. I'm going to show you up close. It's not creasing at all. And I haven't even set it yet. So now, again, just the more I wear it, the more it's showing up. You guys see that? Okay. So let's see what happens here. Let me, you know what, since this concealer is so good. Now this concealer is in the color Fair also. So I'm going to try something. Let me put some here, some there. Let's see what happens. Oh, this, yeah, I like it. I will definitely say yes to the concealer. This may end up being one of my new favorites. I think the combination of this together with the this Total Eye from Color Science, I think is going to be a hit. Okay, so concealer is a yes on my part now. So now let me go into the blush. This is the HydraGel Cream Balm in Popstar Peach. And that is a beautiful color. That is absolutely gorgeous. So the way I think I want to do this one is I am going to do this one with the brush. So I'm just going to take some on the brush. Although I think I've seen them do it with their fingers, but let me do this with the brush, with the blush. And I love a cream blush, especially when you're older. Cream blush is so pretty. Yeah, see that color? That's really pretty. Let me try this other side. Let's see. Now, I don't know if you guys have, know this. I'm sure you've heard 700 million times. But they'll tell you to put it on the apples of your cheeks. Well, that's all fine and dandy when you're 20. But when you're, over 30, see where my cheeks are right here? If I would have put the blush right here, look at where it ended up. It would end up right here. So when you're older, don't put your blush that far in. Try to start no more than the middle of your eye here. Like, see, so what I have to do is not smile and try to go this route, okay? The blush is gorgeous. I'm loving the blush. This is a beautiful color. So this is a definite keep. So let's go on. I am going to, what they don't have in here is a bronzer. So I am going to grab one. Let me just grab, I didn't think about grabbing one because again, I didn't really remember what was in here. Let's see about grabbing one of these days I'm gonna do a video too of my place. Okay, I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs. I've used it so scarcely that it's like still intact. So I'm gonna take this big monster brush from Osmosis and I'm just gonna tap it in here and then I'm just gonna pounce it on, get my, yeah, so as I told you guys, I still am in physical therapy because of my XLH, I still have, I have new knees, but I don't necessarily have the muscle, situation in place because of course these muscles have worked improperly or tried to get me to walk, and they were going improperly based on the way my legs were. So now that things are moved up and doing great, you know what I mean? My knees are doing well. Now I've got to retrain these muscles because they're looking at me going, what the heck are you doing, lady? So I am going to use some of my Hourglass, and because I do love this stuff, so I want to see how this plays together. And I'm going to set my makeup. So let me take some of this Hourglass and just set the underneath of my eyes. Go across my nose. Let's see here. And then, by the way, if you've noticed, I do love my Wayne Goss brushes. I've heard he is coming out with his own eyeshadow line, and he's been showing online the different the packaging that he's chosen, which looks beautiful. He's very conscientious about making sure that he gives plenty of product and is not like being chintzy and like with the little pots. So which is great. So I can't wait to see what he ends up doing. So the next thing is probably should do my brows. So let's go here. And let's take, all right, so the brow brush is kind of bent. I wonder if that's on purpose. I think it is. And it's very, very small. So I'm assuming that's in order for you to be very precise. There's a lot of product that comes out on it, so I'm trying to scrape this off a little bit. And I'm going to start right here now. Thank goodness for brow products, because I got to tell you something. I'm going to say it. I'm starting to get white eyebrows. Ugh. And I don't necessarily want to, you know, dye them because my eyebrows are dark. I don't need to make them any darker. I guess that's my point. Plus, I mean, Jiminy Crickets, I'm already coloring my hair. That's all I need is to start coloring my eyebrows. So, first impression of this product. I do like that the brush is small. Not sure what this is. Is this a hair or is that extra? I'm not sure. So I do like that this brush is small because it's allowing me to make very fine lines. I've got very sparse brows there, and you can tell that's where I have to be in order for it to you know, to be correct. All these products, even this one, has a real powdery feel to it. And I'll explain it, but like when it goes on, there's no wetness. It's like powder. So let me do this one now. Like as I'm doing this, I don't feel wetness. Plus, are you guys into this new trend or whatever? I mean, I don't know if it's new. I've been doing it forever, but I've been enjoying it even more now that I've seen other people do it. It's this kind of a spiky brow. You know, I'm over the Instagram brow. To me, it's not natural. It's not normal. I want to be natural. You know, there was a woman, and I'll link it down below, that started a hashtag, you know, normal, to like just regular face, regular makeup. And that's kind of like what I like to do. It's just regular makeup because we're all regular people. I mean, outside of you being a movie star or something, I don't want to go out looking like, you know, I just spent 3.5 hours doing my makeup. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this concealer, and I'm going to use it as my eyeshadow base. So I'm going to take that brush again and use it to brush this on. I do like this Arch product. I'm kind of addicted to the Hourglass one. The Hourglass one, the brush is very cool because on one side you have a longer bristles, and on the other side they're very short, so that you, with the short one, you can kind of deposit, and then you turn it, and then you go to the next, and you can use it to like feather out your brows. Although, like I said, this one's very nice too. I'm enjoying this. It did a nice job on my brows. So, all right, this feels good. I'm going to now proceed cautiously because I've heard some very strange reviews on this Morphe's palette, this Vault palette that Miss Hill put out. You know, rumor has it, or at least talk has it, that there may not have been a Vault 2, that they use that as a PR stunt, and because people are getting the same kind of fallout, same kind of issues. Now this one, mine does say V2. I don't know what that means, but I bought these at Ulta, and the reason I want to try it is I used it, actually, I used points. Oh, excuse me, I got something in my, I used points to buy this. So I think it cost me $2.50. So again, I love the colors. The colors are spectacular, okay? I mean, I don't know what it is, but everybody seems to be into these purples. These are all very beautiful neutrals. So, yeah, it looks great. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with putting Hush Hush on my, kind of all over my lid. So I'm going to take a, let's see, what do I want to take? Why don't I take this blending brush, F25 blending brush from Sigma, and I'm going to take this Hush Hush color. Let's see. Oh, yeah, very powdery. Okay, let me just go here. I'm going to use that to set this concealer that's on my lid. So starting out, again, very powdery, and I'm just, like you notice, I'm just tapping this in, but look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of powder coming off, but you know, I'm okay if it's a little bit powdery. I hate that Norvina palette. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram link below. Oh, Lord. I had it all over my face. I couldn't. And I'm a tapper. I go very lightly on stuff. So I hate that. So I returned that palette. Beautiful colors. I'm glad it works for some people. It definitely did not work for me. All right, so Hush Hush, beautiful color, works great. So what I think I'm going to do next is I want to blend in into my crease. I want to try that purple. Or should I do the purple on the, I'm trying to think. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to do the purple on my lid. So what I think I'm actually going to do then is let me take my tapered FE40 from Sigma, and I'm going to go into this Rockstar color. Just as like a nice burgundy. So let me tap into that. Again, extremely powdery. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, I'm going to tap that out. Let me start on the edge here. Now, if you notice, I hold my brush way on the bottom here because I'm going to start very lightly, and I can always add more product to make it more intense. So, and let me see how this is blending. I don't know, it's a little patchy. Let me keep trying again. Let me add a little more. Bear with me here. I think I just found. Because I have a hooded eye. You see, if I do, like I had blended all that, you see now if I don't add this piece here, I think I'm looking into, I don't think I'll wait a little bit longer, but I'm eventually thinking that I'm going to get a, there's a quick surgery that you can have to basically cut off the extra skin. So I'm thinking at some point I'm going to do that. All right. I thought it was patchy, but it's starting to like come together here. So you see that? That's really actually pretty. All right, let me go do the other eye. So again, the key is to be very gentle and pat this out. Let me go here, do the same thing. So yeah, I was talking to other YouTubers, and You know, I think it's, and IG friends, which I made some really nice, met some really nice people on IG. And we all agree, this whole thing with, the, you know, the beauty community and everything like that, you know, it's so much fun to watch videos and watch people do tutorials and stuff like that, that I'm honestly thinking that, you know, it's so sad to watch people that have, you know, gained popularity and have done some, you know, have made some serious money on this. Now, I'm a financial advisor. I do well enough. My husband does well enough. I don't need this for the money. I'm doing this because I have a lot of fun doing makeup. And because one of my nieces, Lena, said to me, long time, she was telling me for years, Tia Linda, you should really, like, you know, start a YouTube channel, because, you know, people are always asking me, oh, you know, what's your favorite skincare? What do you do here? What do you do there? And so I did it mainly because I love makeup and I love talking to people. That's why I also like being a financial advisor. So, by the way, there you go. That looks really good. That's a really good color. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to try to put on that purple. Now I'm going to use the eye shading brush in E55, and I'm first going to try to do this without spraying it and see what the payoff is. And I'm going to go into that deep purple color. Let's see. Tap that out. Okay, before I do that, all right. Update. Okay, look at the foundation. Now it looks like it's warmed up to my skin, and it's actually like good. You know, there's still some patches that I don't know how you can get it, that are still kind of, not clumpy, what do I want to say? Like they're getting caught in pores. So, all right, now let me see this. Bear with me. This, I'm going to have to use their mirror. Let me see. Oh, that purple is going on. Very nice. It's very purpley. Very nice. Okay, I'm very happy because, to be honest with you, I was going to be a little upset since Norvina didn't work for me. Oh, now that's pretty. What do you guys think? All right, let's try that. Let me go the other eye. Yeah, I was going to get really upset because I just haven't been able to find a palette these days that's worth their cost. And honestly, that Norvina palette at $42, girl, I wasn't about to keep it just because everybody else liked it. I hated it. So, back it went. And I think once they made Modern Renaissance, it's like they couldn't compete anymore. All right, this is lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. So, let me add a little bit more here. Look at this, is without spraying the brush, okay? So that's pretty darn good. That's a great color payoff for not spraying the brush. That is really very good. All right, next move is going to be to do the other outer corner. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of a packing one. This is the Buff and Blend E29 from Sigma. I think I'm going to do a little bit of this Mystic, the real dark one here in the corner, just to do the corner here. That one doesn't seem to be as powdery. So I'm just going to pack this like this. And what I don't see, which I really like, is I don't see colors kind of blending into each other. You know what I mean? I don't see the colors just becoming muddy, which I'm glad, because that would really be a bummer. Good one. Yep. All right. You know, I also think that, you know, there are some personality issues in the beauty communities. You know, as much as they want to be like, oh, they're all perfect, you know, their glamorous lives and all that. I mean, some of them, honestly, I had to stop watching because it was just getting to be, it wasn't even about them enjoying what they did anymore, just as much as it was more about, you know, who can beat who. You know what I mean? Now, this color, that Mystic color, is really pretty. And it is really putting out a nice corner here. Okay, I have to blend that out. I think I packed a little bit more. So let me get a clean E40, Sigma E40, and let me just blend that out. Yep. I am enjoying this palette. What I think I want to do next is to take a, this is my short shader brush, again, E20. I think I'm going to take some of that purple and go underneath my eyes. Okay. That's really pretty. All right, let me go on this side. All right. Next, I need to find a light color to put in my corner. So what I think I'm going to do, let me see how this bling bling, sorry you guys, see that, how that bling bling looks on my hand. Let's see. That's the color. Oh yeah, okay. That's going in the corner. That's going in the corner, and I think I'm going to use my, let's see, what is this? This is my Morphe MB27. Let me go into Bling Bling. Actually, though, I think this one I should spray. Bear with me. I think this one I'm going to spray. Okay. Go into Bling Bling again. All right, let me put that underneath my eye here. And into my corner. It's not really working as I'm doing it with the brush. Let me try another brush. That's not working. All right, let me try this one. Okay, it was the brush. It was definitely the brush. All right, and there you go. What do you guys think? My verdict, so far, so good. So what I'm going to do is they're going to come back later and show you guys, you know, if they got muddy, if they moved around, if they shifted and all that. But for now, on how it, sorry, my son called from Tucson. His new friend is meeting him, coming down to see him, so he's extremely excited. She's gorgeous. But anyway, so yeah, that, like I was saying, I'm going to come back to you guys afterwards to show you how this all played out by, you know, by the end of the night, and see if the colors got muddy or whatever. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to put underneath my eyes of the Lancome, I haven't used this in a while, Dramatic Liquid Lip in the purple. I love the Marc Jacob one, but I don't know, I can't find it. Wait, maybe I have a purple in here. I know I have the brown because I always keep extras, but yeah, I can't find it right now, so that's okay. I'll wear the purple one. So I'll put this under my waterline. Be nice if I probably sharpened it sooner. Oh, that purple's so nice and vibrant. So, okay, here All right, now let's try this mascara, Illegal Eyes by Doll10 that was inside the package. Oh, very nice. It's got a proper brush, okay? It's not plastic, it's fibers. I like that this didn't come out all clumpy. You see how the brush is nice and clean. So let's see how this looks on the eye. I mean, I'm such a Hourglass fan of the new Caution mascara. It is stunning. So, oh, this is nice too, though. I would say that this one is much nicer for a better, like a day look, more for your lashes looking wispy and not so bold. You see how pretty that is? Let's see. Yeah, I would say this is a good one for your daytime. You don't feel like you've got, I mean, although who doesn't love lashes for miles? Not as thickening or volumizing as the Hourglass, but definitely lengthening and pretty. See it? I think this one would be good if you did 2 coats. And then I think I'm going to try this one too for my lower lashes, because normally I use my MAC Gigaplay. So let's see how this plays out. I like how that works on the lower lashes too. Okay, there we go. I like it. Let me go down to here. Let me just make sure that everything is smooth. That cover up, look at how smooth it's staying. Look at how smooth it's staying. I think I need to do a little bit of cleanup here. Let's see. Yeah, so right now, here's what I gotta say. I'm enjoying the cover up. I love the blush, very delicate. Oh, don't mind the bra straps. I like the Arch Expert, and I like the mascara. Let me go for the lippy now. I'm not sure. I'm crazy about the foundation. So, and then again, that could be me, okay? Because I'm not a big foundation wearer. Like, I don't like, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't use a primer. And I think if I'd used a primer, maybe this wouldn't have been an issue. But I'm seeing some, I don't know, again, I'm seeing some caking right here. I'm seeing just texture, which my skin normally doesn't have texture, so I don't really like that. So let's go ahead and do the lipstick, because this lippy looks is amazing, and I've used it before, can you tell? I also feel that with this, my makeup though, I don't need a highlighter. I feel like my skin is looking really good. And I think a lot of that has to do with the blush, being a cream blush, the veil, Hourglass veil powder, which never feels like powder on my face, and skincare. So, all right, let's do this lippy. Very hydrating, extremely hydrating, beautiful on. And now let's go to the gloss. Yeah. That's what the gloss. What do you guys think? I am kind of enjoying this look now. I kind of like it. So, what am I going to say? for now, this is a go. Again, I'll let you know what the foundation, the foundation hasn't warmed up, which I thought it would by now. It's gotten better, but it's not my favorite look, okay? Unless I was going out for the evening, and then I'd use a primer. I wouldn't, if I was going out for the evening, I'd use a primer. I wouldn't use the sunscreen. I used a primer to fill in, probably the Tatcha primer, because that stuff is nice and moisturizing. And then I'd put this on. I have to try it that way. I will get back to you guys to let you know how this eye look from Jaclyn Hill came out, and if it stayed true to color or if it got muddy. And otherwise, this is the finished look. Let me know if you like it. Thanks. Bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I just wanted to give you guys an update on this makeup. My under eyes smeared really bad. So I don't think I'll be using this, the Doll10 mascara underneath my eyes anymore. Because the only one that doesn't seem to smear for me is the MAC Giga Lash. So this Illegal Eye is very nice for the upper lash, but not so great for the lower. As far as the lower lash line, I mean my the under eye, the cover-up still looks okay, like I said, if it wasn't smeared. And the foundation looked like it did get a little better. I did have a little bit of, again, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. It's not bad. I think it would be fine for people that like foundation. I think it is hydrating. I just don't think it's hydrating enough for me. I am going to try it again with the primer underneath it and see if that helps a little bit. As far as the shadows concerned, they crease badly. Now, I don't know if it was because, again, I used the cover-up as the primer, but they creased really, really bad. So I'm going to redo this look this weekend, and I will report back to you guys underneath, under the messages underneath, let you know how this all played out. When I change things up. I don't feel dry. I feel like the colors stayed true on my eyes, except that, except that they creased. You know, there you go. I mean, that's not an attractive look. So I'm going to try with a primer next time, or true eye primer, and see if that helps the situation. Anyway, it's late. I've had this makeup on now for, about 12 hours. So it's time for me to go get this taken off. Sorry, don't mind the bra. I'm ready to just go to bed. So I appreciate it. Thanks, you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.